So it's not going to be a what sold today. It's not going to be, hey, what am I listing? It's not going to be one of those, garage sale, thrift store type of videos. What's poppin' YouTube? My name is Kas and welcome back to my channel Side Main Hustle, where I've turned my side business into my main business and I sell things online such as eBay and now Poshmark. So if that's something that you're interested in, please go ahead, follow me, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I'd really appreciate it. It helps out the channel a ton. I've known about Poshmark for years. I've just never got into it. I have looked into it very little over the past couple years and just was not one of those things that was a priority for me. I have primarily and actually only sold on eBay when I do sell online. And now I'm looking into other avenues because I am making this back to my main business. I am making my side hustle my main hustle. With Poshmark, I have heard mixed reviews about it. Some people do say that it is partially good. Some people say it's not. Some people say it just depends how much time you put into it and effort you put into it. There are people who sell primarily on Poshmark and only on Poshmark, and they do make a living off of it. So I don't think that I'm going to be doing that. I'm kind of just dabbling in it right now. I do have a lot of women's items to sell. I have mainly handbags, purses, wallets, and whatnot to sell on there. So I looked it up and I looked at to see what it is exactly that they offer and what does Poshmark charge and all that. And I'm actually really impressed with their app. Their app is very clean and very user friendly. One thing that it was kind of a little strange to me is I couldn't figure out for a little while until I started looking into it about how you get paid. Then when I went into their frequently asked questions and how to get started, it did say that it can hook up to a bank account, which I actually still haven't found. I had it hooked up to my PayPal account, but I don't know how to hook it up directly to a bank account. So that's going to be something that I'm going to have to look into and learn a little bit about that as well. Just a brief overview, like I said, of the actual app. It is really clean, really good, really user friendly, and doesn't require a whole lot other than just basically your phone. With the app, it's very easy to use, and with the pictures and description, it's very simple. You literally point and shoot with your camera on your phone, and then you just type in a quick description of what it is that you're selling, and it kind of tells you what is required and what's not as far as the description is concerned. So I'm going to go ahead and just pop on over a screen record on my phone right now and pull up my account that I had set up. And let me get into that right now. So the first thing that I noticed when I had set up my account immediately is that within seconds I had someone following me. So I'm not sure if that's something that is that Poshmark does automatically. And then literally a couple minutes later, I had 4 or 5 people following me. And right here I have, if I can get into, I'm still learning all the different places of where each thing is. So okay. So when I go into my followers here, and you can see right here, there are quite a bit of people. I'd say probably 20 people that are following me. Literally, someone just followed me 24 seconds ago, it says, or whatever. And then I was like, well, what's going on? Why is it that people are following me all of a sudden? Like I hadn't even posted anything at that time. Nothing was happening. And then I looked into where I was following people, and I had not gone in to follow anybody. Let me find that. So if I go to my profile right here, and then I click on my closet, that's going to show me how many followers I have, as well as how many I'm following. So it says I have 27 followers, and I'm following 142 people. Now, this is my first Poshmark account. I've never had one before. I have not followed anybody. I've not gone in and started clicking. So I think what Poshmark does is just an automated thing that it does is that whenever there's a new account created, it just automatically goes and grabs people and goes and follows them, as well as the opposite way. It automatically attaches you to other people. So I think that's all just part of their system that they have how their whole followers get set up. And that kind of makes sense, because unless you're going to be looking for something very specific, you're not going to know where to start in Poshmark. So it kind of just starts recommending stuff to you immediately. So that's kind of different and interesting, and it kind of makes you feel better. Hey, I got 27 people following me, even though it's all probably just computer generated. That's pretty interesting. And then there are other people who are going to actually view your profile and view your items. So I did have a couple of people. You can see right here that 4 people already shared a listing, and I posted it literally 20 minutes ago. So this was the first person right here, then the next person, and then the last person right here. They shared my listing, and I just posted this Michael Kors little wristlet wallet here. And I just took some pictures of it. Didn't do anything crazy. I just went and made a quick profile for it. And right here I'm asking $65, and I'll probably adjust that as I kind of search around what the prices are going for on Poshmark. And then I just did a very quick description: Michael Kors wristlet wallet, blue and gold accents. I put the approximate size. I just put a couple of things that it holds credit cards and change zipper, and it has a place for your phone. And then you break down the category, just like eBay. You say that it's a women's, it's bags, and then it breaks it down into more of a specific clutch and wristlet category. So that's good that it actually breaks it down. Now, if you look down here where it says shipping/discounts, it says $7.11 for expedited shipping. I didn't know exactly how it was supposed to be sent out. I didn't know what the process was. Then I went into their frequently asked questions and get started, and it basically said that you actually don't do anything for the shipping as far as printing the label. So Poshmark will actually just go ahead and do a shipping label for you. They email it to you, you print it out, and then you package it up and ship it out to the buyer directly, and then Poshmark pays you. So how they work, let's go ahead and get on into here. So right here in my account, we're gonna go into your guide to Poshmark, and this right here shows you kind of like it's like a frequently asked questions. It's like a guide. It's like a bunch of stuff that you can click on. I haven't gone through everything yet, but it looks really informative. I just gone through the first few. Get started on Poshmark today. Once you've created your account, you can start listing your items right away. It actually allows you to list your items before it even requires you to put your bank account or PayPal info or anything like that, which is kind of weird. I thought that it would want me to set up the actual PayPal account or some kind of funding first before I went ahead and started listing the item, but it didn't require me to do that, so that was a little strange. So I'm assuming that at some point it's going to pop up with a notification telling you, hey, complete your profile and set up your payment options or whatever. So right here, when I went into list your item, it says step 1, just start by listing an item, and it just kind of gives you an explanation on what you may want to list. And step 2 says ship your item. Once your item sells, let Poshmark do all the hard work. We'll send you a prepaid pre-addressed shipping label. All you have to do is print it out, package it up on the item, adhere to the labels, and drop it off at the corner mailbox if it fits, or etc. Drop it off at the post office, whatever. No stamps, no hassles. So basically, they're going ahead and providing you that printing label. Now, what's going to happen when it gets into something that is maybe over a pound? I don't understand how they're going to determine that, because when I listed the item, it did not ask for the weight of the item. I'm assuming they have some built-in algorithm that is going to tell them how much something should weigh, but obviously everything's going to weigh differently. One bag is going to weigh different than the other. One wallet, wristlet, dress, t-shirt is going to weigh heavier, jacket than other items. So I don't exactly know how they're determining what the weight is on the actual item itself, but I guess I'm going to kind of figure that out and learn as I go. And then last step is earn cash. You can withdraw your earnings from your Poshmark anytime for free, deposit your money directly into your checking account, request a check, or use the cash to purchase directly on your Poshmark. You choose. As far as their fees, what do they charge? So it's saying, so here are our fees, how they work. So basically the first, it breaks down into 2 different categories. If it's $15 or actually if it's under $15, they're going to charge you a flat rate of $2.95. Then they're going to charge 20% on anything over $15. So saying that you keep 80% of the listing price. Within that 20%, what are they offering you? They're offering you the service of printing or sending you the shipping label. They're offering you the payment processing service, so it cuts out the whole middleman, like PayPal, but I have it hooked up to my PayPal, so Poshmark takes the fees with whatever credit processing that they're going to be using, and I just transfer the money to my PayPal. So it's not like I'm getting charged twice, once from Poshmark and another from PayPal. I'm just using PayPal as a transferring account. I'm going to have to do a little bit more digging into it. I will definitely have another video coming out once I've gotten accustomed to how everything works fully. I just kind of doing a quick brief overview of the app, of Poshmark, setting up an account, and then it gives you other things like tips for how to make your first sale, shop the best for items, how do I list. Now, if you go into the money aspect of it, which are my payment methods, so this is where I went ahead and added my PayPal account, and see, it just says add credit card. So, and Apple Pay, obviously. There's no option for bank account, which is a little strange. So I don't know what like if I click on add credit card, obviously it's just gonna ask me for my credit card info. Apple Pay is gonna want to link up to my Apple Pay. So I don't know where the bank account info is. It's a little strange. My Posh stats, I think that's gonna be like my stuff that I have listed. Is gonna be the items that I've sold. Okay, look, I'm getting into it right here. It says shares, direct shares. So it's giving you like kind of like, it looks like an analytics of your actual Poshmark account, kind of like how eBay gives you and YouTube gives you as well. So now I want to see like, where is my item? How are people going to find it? I don't know where it does. It fall into just like a general category of wallets and wristlets. If people specifically search for Michael Kors wristlet, is it going to come up? So let me go ahead and type that in. Michael Kors. Not Cora, Kors wristlet. And okay, so obviously other people's are going to come up here. That's kind of weird how it only shows like, what's showing? It says in men's market at the bottom, so that's strange. Maybe because I put that a male on my profile, but I just clicked on I'll see all listings, and let's see how far down it is, if it even comes up. I don't see it yet. Wow, there it is. Geez, that took some time to that took some time to find. So I'm going to probably have to figure out some better keywords or something, because there are a ton of Michael Kors wristlets on Poshmark for sale, and I don't know how anybody's going to find mine. So as far as the app is concerned, I think it's really user-friendly. I think it's very like intuitive as far as trying to connect you with other people, and other people are going to be sharing your items and connecting with you. And I kind of want to give like someone a perspective of what it is like just starting out at Poshmark, rather than someone who's already been doing it for a while. So it's kind of like going through the journey together, and I'll keep everybody posted about what's going on and how actually everything goes, and if it's worth it or not to be selling on there. I did watch a video of Redneck Resale that literally came out today, and he just was doing a very beginner introductory on how to list items on eBay and Poshmark, and because it was something that I had been looking into for some time, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and open up a Poshmark account and get it going. And he gave me a couple of useful pieces of information, and I also did connect with someone on Instagram, Benjamin, and I asked him a couple of questions, because I noticed that he was a Poshmark seller. So I asked him like, hey, is it worth it, is it not? And he's like, yeah, if you put time into it, just kind of just like everything else, if you put the time and effort into it, it'll be worth it. But what I want to do right now is I want to go ahead and list an item and get it going on Poshmark, just kind of show the process and how easy and quick it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and list this guy right here. So I think I'll have to find a little bit better of a background for Poshmark, because I notice a lot of people utilize like nice backgrounds and something that stands out and is a little eye-popping rather than just a plain white background. So I'm just going to sell this little Coach wallet right here. And it is not really going to go for much because Coach doesn't really fetch that high of a price. But I can probably get maybe about 20 bucks out of it, something like that. So I am going to just take a picture, set it up, obviously, just do normal pictures. And as you see here on my app, I just click on the sell and it comes up with a picture thing here. And I'm just going to take a quick snap of that. And it gives you like filters or different kinds of modes that you can choose. I generally, for most things, I generally stick to the original picture. I don't think that putting it in some other kind of filter is really going to make it stand out that much better. This one's actually not too bad, this street. It kind of brightens everything up, but did I take that picture off? No, actually, okay, I was about to say, did I have that out of my frame? No, I guess it's just a filter, actually, that changes. It cuts it off on the right-hand side, so that's a little strange. So I just barely got it in there. You know what, let me go ahead and take another picture, because I'm not really happy with that. Actually, you know what, I don't really like this app for Poshmark. Let me just take it with my regular phone and see if I can import that. Well, I'm assuming I can. Let me go ahead and move that around, rotate that so it's proper, and get into here. And then sell, and then go into my photos and go into my recent and click the most recent one. Next. Okay, that's what I thought. I didn't think that it was going to line up properly. You know what? I didn't use the square feature, so let's use a square on the phone. And now take that. Let's get back on over here. And now upload the last one that I just took. Okay, there we go. So you have to use the square feature on your phone in order for you to have it nice and seamless on the app. So I'm just going to go ahead and click next. I'm going to take more pictures as well. You know what? Let me go ahead and do that. Just take more pictures now. List it the whole way through. So I took it there. Let me go ahead and put it here. Take a picture of this little tag. People like that. And I like to take pictures of the actual like hardware so people know that either there's scratches or no scratches or something like that. But I try, you see right here how it's actually catching my phone in the reflection. So I try and make it that it doesn't, so you have to angle it a little bit. Then you want to make sure you take a picture of the back side, obviously. So if you're obviously have ever resold anything, the more pictures the better. It doesn't matter what platform it's on. You're going to want to make sure that you describe everything as good as possible, so that way nobody's surprised about anything. They know of any defects or any flaws. This wallet I don't think has any issues. I don't think that there's any discoloring. I don't think that there's anything really wrong with it. The zipper works perfectly fine. So I see a little bit, if you can see that right there, I see a little bit of different discoloration right there, so I'll make sure that I make a point of that, which may be very, very minor to somebody, and it also may be like extremely important to them. But I figure for a Coach wallet for about 20 bucks, nobody's really gonna care too much about it. So let me close that up. Yep. And I got a couple pictures. I don't think Coach puts, no, they don't put their logo on here like how Michael Kors does on the little, this little guy, this little spring. Oh, and then I'm also obviously going to want to measure it because I need to put it in the description of how big it is. So 6 by 4. So now what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to go back into my app here and get the other pictures uploaded. I go back into the cell and my picture is gone, I guess, so I'll have to get it uploaded again, but that's fine because I wanted to upload more pictures. And click next, and I think there was a crop. Yeah, there is a crop option, but it's not to crop. There's no like corners that you can pull down. It's just you literally zoom in and zoom out. So I don't think that it needs really cropping there. Same thing with these pictures. Just want to review those. That looks good. Okay, and then just hit next. All right, and next. And again, choose what kind of thing. I'm just gonna go with the original. I don't really want to put any effects on it. And then what are you selling? So this is a coach, wallet, a wristlet, wallet, pouch. And I think that's okay for now. I might go back in and change it later. Describe it. So and then done and category. So this is just like the eBay category where you're gonna want to find out what category it's under. So let's go into bags. We're gonna go to clutches and wristlets, and quantity is just one. Don't need to do anything there. Size, it's just a one size. Brand is Coach, and color, let's just do black because it's mostly black. New with tags, no. Original price. So this is what I don't really understand. The original price and the listing price. So the original price is like, what did you pay for it, I'm assuming? And the listing price, so I don't know what my wife paid for this. So I'm going to say $75. And listing price, we're going to go to $19.99. Nope. Where's my decimal? Oh, okay. It doesn't let you do cents. Okay, so let's just go $20. And then see how it says right here, your earnings when sold is $16. So they're already automatically taking out that 20% fee, which is gonna be $4. And I'm gonna pocket $16 and they're gonna take care of the rest. I don't have to pay for the shipping. I just obviously have to ship it out with the label that they provide. Then just hit next. And oh, you know what? Actually, I said see pictures, but I forgot to take an up-close picture of that paint chipping. So let me do that right now. There we go. And then, so it gives you the option of Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, or Tumblr if you wanted to connect that stuff now or post it up onto any one of those. And I'm just going to hit list and done. So it took me maybe 5-6 minutes to list an item, and that's because I'm super new to it, and I'm also kind of walking you guys through it as well while I'm learning about the video. So I am gonna go into here now and go to my closet, and it should show up now when I click see all listings, and there you go. So $20. So that's cool. I mean, it's very simple, very easy. I don't see me having an issue with it. I don't see that there is going to be any problems with taking pictures. It doesn't seem to be over complicated, or it doesn't seem to be too difficult to learn. There are going to be a lot of things that I'm going to have to learn, and as far as the fine details and the settings and everything about that, and I'm still going to look to see how to add your bank account directly, which there's not even an option, but I'm going to look and see if I can find that. Oh, and one more thing that I wanted to go into. So if you go into your profile here at the bottom and you go into the sharing settings. So one thing that's kind of cool is that it actually lets you connect to all these different social media, and I connected my YouTube as well as my Instagram. Hopefully if someone sees my my Poshmark closet, they're gonna go to my Instagram or go to my YouTube, and it's gonna, you know, kind of help each other one way or the other. And it was super easy to connect them. It's literally you click on connect and you just enter your username and password and it connects right away. So I thought that was really cool of them to integrate that directly into the app. I wish eBay would do something like that. That would be interesting to see. All right, well, that's about it for me today, guys. I appreciate you tuning in to watch. It really means a lot. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I'd really appreciate it. It helps out the channel a ton. I am going to be doing a follow-up video once, hopefully, my first thing sells. I'm going to be sitting here listing things, just getting a whole box of stuff listed. And hopefully some things sell and I can jump back on here, create another video, tell you guys what sold on there, how my first sale actually went, and what the process was as far as how seamless it was. It seems pretty easy from what they're saying on the app, and it seems that it should be a no-brainer, but we're going to kind of walk through that and go with it, and I'll definitely create up a follow-up video. Again, thanks so much guys for watching. Catch me in the next one.